Hello, my beautiful friend. I'm Serenity Ravenwolf,
And I am Robert Hubbs.
and together we are Love Heals Humanity.
Indeed. And this week we are talking about gratitude. Huge, huge topic, I know. And really the title of today's show is Gratitude is a Godsend and not a Gimmick. And it's a really important, really powerful topic. And Serenity, I'm so excited to talk about this because it's all about gratitude and love. And that is that highest level of vibration. That's that deep power, that place, that space where anything is possible. That's gratitude.
I have an inner debate that, well, debate's maybe not the right word, but this conversation that goes on. What is the highest vibration of all? Is it this expansive, universal love of the all there is? Or is it gratitude? And it's going, I have to concur that maybe there is no difference. Maybe both of them are the highest vibration of all, because I can't see if you're in that expansive love of the all there is, you're deeply in gratitude. And when you're deeply in gratitude, you're sort of connected and expansive to the all love of the all there is. So I don't know if you can separate the two.
Well, that's not what the show title says.
Well, but that said, though, I just had to get that off my chest. So
Yeah.
if you're wanting to, so where that goes, though, Robert, if you're wanting to raise your vibration, and if you're struggling remotely to get to that expansive love of the all there is space, then reach for gratitude. That's like the steps, the stepping stones, the steps to get to that expansive love of the all there is. And when you're in that mode, like anything, absolutely anything is possible. And that is not a gimmick. The way,
No.
the way you get there, and that is the godsend part. When you're in that vibration, anything's possible. You feel like you can take on the world. Nothing is a challenge. You can do anything. You can be anything. You're peppy. You're happy. And peppy and happy. I'm a bit quirky. And the best way to get there is feel for a better feeling thought. Like if you're feeling really, really down, feel for a better feeling thought. What is a step up from where you are? Well, if you can't go straight to I love you, well, that's you're not too bad. You already did that nice today. You're a kind person. Anything, if I have a roof over my head, I have grass in my yard instead of just dirt. I have weeds in my yard instead of just dirt. I mean, all of that is still better than just muddy and dirt, right? What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on this, Robert?
Um, Again, to go back to where the title was, it is that very high vibration. Is it the highest? Is it the other side of that? That love. Yeah. You can't be in love for all there is and out of gratitude, and you can't be in gratitude and not love all that there is. I mean, you're absolutely correct. Those two things are so intertwined. Um, I guess for me, that the moment of gratitude, love for all there is has sort of it's kind of like a bass note. It can be just there. You can love things you don't like. Well, I certainly can. I can love things that I don't like. I can love people that I don't like because I can separate those parts of that experience, the parts of me that are in that experience. But when I'm in gratitude or feeling gratitude, I don't have that sense of separation. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I know that like you, gratitude for the fact that I have grass instead of just dirt, or that I have screens on my windows so the bugs aren't coming in. I mean, there's so much to be so grateful for.
It's
But
everywhere.
yeah, but I don't experience love for the screens on my windows that keep the bugs out. Maybe that's just what I attribute to it.
Yeah,
Gratitude, yes. Love, No?
I guess the love that I'm speaking of is when you're in that deep gratitude, when you're in that kind of expansive love of the all there is, you
Mm-hmm.
feel connected to everything. You
Oh, yeah.
feel zero separation between you, and that's when you've got the sexy saucy juice of like manifestation and doing, having, being, and achieving everything. And I'd like to thank Jenna. Jenna says, I so needed to hear this today. Jenna, we need to hear this every day, every moment of every day. Thank you for joining us. And everybody, say hi in the comments. Pop any questions in the comments below. And definitely, if you're enjoying the content that we're putting out, we would dearly love you, if you're on YouTube, to subscribe and hit the bell button so you see all our notifications for when we're putting up new content. And if you're on Facebook, there is a bell that you can click on to be notified whenever we're putting out new videos. So, and at the moment, we're putting it out to the two platforms. So please subscribe, because it helps us grow the channel, helps us grow the page, the group, and that allows us to, as much as we love to, support you all.
And you can weigh in on the topic. Is love of all there is and gratitude, are they two sides of the same coin? Are they different? How do you feel about them? How does it manifest? Ooh, good one. How does it manifest in your life?
Yeah. And how does it show up in your life is another way to put that, that has a slightly different flavor. And yeah, we'd love to answer your questions if you have any on the call. I'm getting better. Show. I'm catching it quicker. Yeah. Where to from here, Robert? I've hit when I'm channeling information, I hit a dead spot, and then it's, yeah.
Well, so what I was in the topic, right? The
Yeah.
God send part.
Yes.
That's an interesting one for me, because gratitude is more than just a state of appreciation. The other side, is this the third side of the coin? I don't know. Wait a minute. Let's not go there.
Maybe it's a cube.
A cube. Oh, I've got a fourth that I haven't thought about yet. Anyway, the third aspect of this is that when we are in that moment of gratitude, or expressing gratitude, or feeling gratitude, we are broadcasting. We are sending out to the universe. We are God sending. And that's the other thing that I found really interesting about that whole gratitude.
Yeah, and that's like the radio station that you're on, right? You're on Gratitude Radio Station, which means what are we... Because I'm of the belief that we're all psychic satellite dishes. Most of us just don't know it. And that is both for sending and receiving.
Yeah.
So what channel, what radio station are you on? What frequency? What vibration? They're all same words to describe slightly varied flavors of the same thing. So if you're on the gratitude station, even just being grateful for the fact that I ate a meal today, or I have shoes for my feet, or clothes on my back, a hair tie to hold my hair back, it doesn't matter how small it is. That's the station that you're tuning into. And the more of that you can have, and a lot of people journal. There's other ways people I'm not a journaler, so I often forget to mention that. Gratitude journals, and journal about what's right about this, what's happening in your life that's right. Even to get to even one of the most horrific things that can happen in our lives, and the greatest challenges that we have. I'm a silver lining kind of gal also, there's always a silver lining.
Yeah.
And going, kind of in alignment with gratitude is asking questions, rather than going to the what's wrong with me and what's wrong with this and what's horrible about this and how bad this is. That takes you, it's the opposite end out of gratitude. Is to ask questions like, well, what's right about this that I just might not be getting right now, which is digging for the silver lining. And when you're digging for the silver lining, that's putting yourself on the path of gratitude, to the point where you're in the right spot when you can get to, well, this may actually be putting me on the trajectory of fulfilling my purpose, and that's very important to me.
And also, you can't be in a state of gratitude and resentment at the same time.
No.
You're in gratitude, and you are deep in it. Even if you're only having gratitude for something small, it's very much an all or nothing.
Yeah, and speaking of like God's hand, is that no, just went blank. Dear,
That's
I had it
awesome.
and it's gone. But it
That's
was it
that's
was
God went.
God went. But that, yeah, no. Give me
Yeah.
something else to hook into.
Well, okay. So we were talking before. I guess was it last week? We were talking about the that clarity point and how I find it interesting that gratitude also helps shape our clarity, but it also helps us, like as I said earlier about the God send, the send and the receive messages from the universe,
Mm.
but tuned from our heart, which for me, that it's so much easier to be um, clear when I'm grateful and grateful when I'm clear.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of like this serenity, right? I had to play on my note. It's just this
It's
tranquil,
very much like that.
serene, inner
Yes.
calm, inner peace when you can get to that gratitude, that higher vibration of gratitude, or any kind of gratitude makes you feel more at peace, more calm, and you get a lot more clarity and you can think straight. And where I was heading a moment ago, I've moved through the black spot, was that whatever you want to call that, God, the universe, flying purple monkeys, I always go there because it's ridiculous, but it doesn't matter what you call it, it's all the same thing, is it only knows how to say yes. So even from back to touching on base of law of attraction, and not that that's what we're talking about, but from manifesting, the sending and the receiving, because we're psychic satellite dishes, what we're sending out, we're receiving back. And the
Mm.
universe only knows how to say yes. So if you're focusing on that challenge and what's happening in your life, the universe just knows how to say, because we have free will here, only knows how to say yes, so you get more of that. If you're at least reaching for what's the silver lining here, what's right about this that I'm not getting, you're opening up a huge doorway of opportunity for the universe to send to you. This is the receiving part, the God send and receive. What are you sending out with your thoughts, your vibration, and gratitude brings a lot more of opportunities and expansiveness, and a lot more opportunity to share that. And I'd like to actually share, I'd like to move over to something that there's this lost art of prayer. And
Mm.
a lot of people, well, actually, the majority of people are praying from some form of lack and scarcity. I don't have. Please bring me this. I'll do this if you do. And negotiating with the all there is. You do this for me, and I'll do that. You give me this, and it's all from this place. And that prayer and communicating with the universe, if you're uncomfortable with the word prayer, that's just not the way to do it. That's from what, again, back to the universe only knows how to say yes. If you're praying and communicating with the universe from there, then you're only going to get more of that, because that's what you're giving your attention, energy, and focus to, this lack, this scarcity, this negotiating. So what I created was kind of like the way prayer and communicating with the universe should be done. And it's from the place of gratitude. And it's from the place of, the law of attraction point of, as if in the now, as if I already have it, it's already happened, and I'm saying thank you. So I call them gratitude prayers, until some other better name shows up, but that works well. And an example of a gratitude prayer is, I got some for the end of the show, so hang with me at the end of the show, and I have a bunch of them to give you examples of how they should be. I'll grab number 3, because I like 3. Thank you for reminding me gratitude celebrates how far I have come in life. Can you feel how that's me being in gratitude to say thank you? Now, after the word thank you, depending on what your faith is, you could say thank you Allah, thank you God, thank you flying purple monkeys, thank you Akashic Records, thank you universe.
No FPM, no flying purple monkeys. No,
They're from another dimension.
I'll say.
Probable reality Earth, where God is known as the flying purple monkeys. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. That's why I say it. Always gives a giggle, right?
Yeah.
But that's that's the way that gratitude prayers work. But I like to say my very generic, eclectic one is just thank you. Because it doesn't matter whether you add some higher power's name in there. It's still gratitude. Just the word thank you is gratitude unto itself. Especially intention, which is, I believe, our call next week is on intention. Especially because intention is key and power to link to next week's show. The intention behind that is gratitude, and to say thank you. And if you can, and it's highly recommended, if you can, muster up as much of that gratitude as you can, as if you were just given your dream life on a platter. And how would you in a surreal way say thank you? That's important. With them is add as many of the senses in there as we can: feeling, touch, everything like that. Has anyone got any questions? A couple of weeks ago we had questions. And the last 2 weeks we've got nothing. Please ask questions, say hi.
And again, you can post them in the chat for the replay. We answer things even afterwards. Just if you do hashtag replay, then we know.
Thanks, Robert. Well, it just means we know you watched the replay and you weren't there live. And that's the same whether it's comments on YouTube or in here. So we're up to 17 minutes into the show. So right here, I would like to quickly mention, because we're moving into the gratitude prayers today instead of affirmations, with a very short few-minute healing at the end. And I'd like to click on the right. Yep. And at the bottom there, please be a part of join us on the journey of the Love Heals Humanity movement by joining us in our group at facebook.com/groups/Love Heals Humanity. And it's a growing group. We're up to about 17.5k in there, and it's active and it's loving and supportive, and I work hard to keep the spammers and scammers out.
And healing. You missed healing.
Oh, yes. Well, to me, sorry. I didn't actually forget it. To me, that's just given and supposed. But yeah, maybe it's not for everybody. So what I'd like to quickly mention is, speaking of love and healing, Robert and I are putting together a 6-week online course called Soulmate Success Secrets. We're not quite there with the content being ready to roll out yet, though we would love you to join the VIP alert list, so that when we do have it ready, we can notify you, and anyone on the list gets the option of a deep dive discount. Woot woot! So, you know me. So before that, I'd like to dive into these, affirmations, gratitude prayers for today. I have 15 of them because I've got a few more today to give you an example of how to word a gratitude prayer. And I'd love to hear your thoughts even after the fact, even in a week or 2 or 3 months time, on how wording things like this and how you've been getting into gratitude, and how these sort of communicating and these sort of gratitude prayers are working for you. So, are you ready to rumble? Here we go. Thank you for reminding me how aligned and grounded I already am. Thank you for reminding me gratitude shapes how I feel, and the message I send to the universe is through those feelings. Thank you for reminding me gratitude celebrates how far I have come in life. Thank you for reminding me gratitude gives me the strength to face any challenge. Thank you for reminding me of the life purpose I have already fulfilled. Thank you for reminding me how to be happy exactly as I am. Thank you for reminding me of the healing that has already taken place. Thank you for reminding me of the true worth and value that I fully accept. In fact, that was actually, thank you for reminding me of my true worth and value that I fully accept. Thank you for reminding me of the power I've already reclaimed. Thank you for reminding me of the truth I've already realized. Thank you for reminding me of the love that is always within me. Thank you for reminding me of the passion I joyfully bring to the world. Thank you for reminding me of all I need to know at this time. Thank you for reminding me of the inspired choices I've already made. Thank you for reminding me that all is well. And just before we move into the, we have, don't know if that'll fit there. Oh, yeah, it will. Richmond mentions, hello, I'm watching you guys all the way from West Africa, Ghana. Love you guys. Richmond, I love you too, my beautiful friend.
Welcome, Richmond.
So let's move into the short healing and then we'll wind up the show because we're getting better at keeping these short. Woo-hoo. Okay, so I put it into an energy ball for those new to the show, and then I just blow the energy ball full of the energy from myself, the universe, all of you guys putting your intentions into there and your love and healing, all the gratitude prayers that we've just said, all already in the ball, and then we'll just add some more, maybe set some activation codes into the ball with my, I don't know, sign language, light language, sign light language. I always find laughter is a high vibration as well. It expands our vibration.
Which is good.
And this is my opportunity as I do this to just say, I love you. I love you. All is well, my beautiful friend. It's okay. I love you. That energy just, I love you. I love you. I love you. Welcome home, beautiful. I love you. No, beautiful one. I love you. I love you. Okay, the energy is starting to dissipate. Mm-hmm. So I'll just wind it up.
And while everyone's slowly drawing away into their happy places and on with the rest of their day, I'll just let everybody know next week's topic, as you said earlier, Serenity, it is about intention. And specifically our title next week is Intention is the Course of Your Future and to your future. So I hope you all join in next week, same time, and we will see you then.
Bye.